back to the show. We're still here on the banks of the Thames, and I am still joined by the lovely Miss Larissa Eddie. And also, I've been following you, Larissa, and you toured with Calabro. They're just amazing.
That was incredible. So I did a few dates up and down the country with them, one of which was the Royal Albert Hall, which was amazing. Again, another venue that was just on my bucket list. Yeah, big tick. And it was amazing. The sound and the history to the venue was just like none other. And it was just me and my brother on keys, and we did a great set, and this, acoustically, and the sound for that was incredible. And they also had a guest, Kerry Ellis.
Oh, I love her from Wicked.
Wicked.
I love singing Defying Gravity. Full blast. Driving in the car.
Yeah, so she was phenomenal, and it was just a fantastic show to kind of end their tour. Really, it was called the Road to the Royal Albert Hall, and there we were. So, yeah, another amazing experience.
And that was this year.
That was this year, yeah, in April.
Yeah.
And all the family were there, and it was just really lovely to have the support in London. You know.
So I've got a few questions, Larissa.
Uh-oh.
Not from me. Blame the viewers. I'll just ask them for you, it's fine. So I have been asked to ask you, if you had a dinner party, what guests, dead or alive, would you invite, and why?
Wow, that's a very good question. Well, my family are actually huge Elvis Presley fans.
I love it.
So I think it would have to be him. I mean, how amazing would it be? The king of rock and roll, sitting opposite you, both tucking into a cheeseburger. Love that.
Where does cheeseburger come from?
Well, I don't know. It's kind of American style, a nice strawberry milkshake.
Yeah.
So
do that now.
No, but I'd actually love to hear all his stories. Frank Sinatra, Vegas. I just think he would make the best dinner entertainment ever.
And my question to you is favourite Elvis song?
Oh. Well, I love a bit of Suspicious Minds and the classics, or You Were Always on my mind, actually, but I can't really choose. There's so many amazing Elvis songs. Yeah. When I was young, I used to go into school, and you could kind of each week, bring in what you did at home, what you did at the weekend, and I'd go in and I'd take little Elvis Presley, little tape at the time in.
Oh, Larissa!
And I'd sing along. So I think the King of Rock and Roll's had a big influence on me and the family, music-wise. But then I found pop music, and it all changed. Found the Spice Girls. Then it all changed.
Game changer. And another question we've got for you, Larissa, is if you weren't a singer, what would you be? I want to know that from you.
This is a very good question. Well, I always loved being on stage. And I love fashion as well. Fashion is a big part of what we do, on stage, and for yourself as well, when you're in.
I mean, don't judge me right now. It's not the best I've ever looked, Larissa.
But I'm really I love the way that fashion and music go together. So maybe fashion, but also I used to love acting as a child, and I think that kind of comes into music as well, because when you're performing a song, you're playing a role almost, you're, especially when you write your own music as well, you're kind of telling the story.
So maybe a soap anytime soon?
Well, you never know. It's always something I thought maybe I'd love to go back into. But I used to love acting, so you never know. Watch this space, guys. Watch
this space. I know, I've always wanted to be in Neighbours. It hasn't happened yet. Ramsey Street.
Maybe.
Yeah. Not in Australia.
I can see you in Neighbours. You look Australian.
Do I?
Blonde beauty,
I'll take that. I just work on the Australian accent. It's fine. Larissa, let's talk about your new single, because this is really exciting for you.
I'm so excited.
You've written the single,
Yes.
It's now out. Tell us all about it.
Yes, so I've co-written the track. It's called Treading Water. Very appropriate.
Yeah,
I've got this.
That might be us in a minute.
We're literally treading water at the moment. But I'm loving the outside location today. I'm really loving it. It's called Treading Water, and it's actually the first single I've ever put on iTunes, on Spotify. So it's really, really exciting, actually. Everyone's always said, where can we hear your music? And I've put stuff on YouTube, but this is the first thing that's ever going to be out there for people to download and actually have on their devices. So
I've already downloaded it. Can I just say yes? So how did you go about writing a song? Because I just don't even know where to start. Like, how do you do it? Or is it just come naturally to you?
Yeah, I mean, there's different ways. Growing up, it was really therapeutic to actually, sit and write and kind of get your feelings off your chest and, gives you a real focus. So I always had a passion for it. And it's just kind of been something that I've always done now, and I love co-writing. And there's so many different ways you can write. Sometimes it starts with a title.
Oh, so I could probably do that.
Yeah, so sometimes
Windswept.
Yeah, exactly. You got your new single. We can co-write it. You heard it here first. But there's so many ways. So sometimes I'll think of a title or a really cool name. I'm like, oh, that kind of sparks some ideas.
Right.
Other times we'll just maybe be sitting around, like me and my brothers, with like a guitar or the piano, and we're like, oh, this is quite a cool, chord progression, and then we're like, actually, this melody will work. So there's lots of different ways I write. There's no strict standard way.
Right. So who have you co-written Treading Water with?
So it's actually co-written with a guy called Kevin Hall, who I've known for a long time, and he also writes his own stuff. And I've known him for years, and we've just been trying to get this date in for so long to write together. And we finally did it after about a year of going back and forth. And it was written in like 20 minutes.
Is that all? I was thinking like weeks and months, but
no,
I guess sometimes when you've just got it, it just flows. And
it happened really quickly, which is great. I love to just get stuff done and not ponder on it for too long. And and now it's out. It's on the internet. It's there for people to download. And
I was gonna say, how do we download it?
Well, it's on iTunes, on Spotify, so you can stream it, you can download it. And hopefully, check the video out on YouTube and stuff as well. But it's a really good feeling because it's not an overnight process. So to actually have a single out after a long time is a really good feeling. So
where did you shoot the video?
I actually shot it on Brighton Beach.
First thing in the morning?
My hometown.
Yay.
Not first thing in the morning, no.
No, evening.
In the evening. We shot it by the water because it's called Treading Water, obviously. Just got some really nice shots, kind of in the wind like this, actually. I feel like
a music video now, Larissa, if you want.
Music video happening.
I'll do a little dance for you.
But it's actually filmed by my brothers, who also love editing and that kind of thing. So it was a team effort, a family effort, but we've got there.
So Larissa Eddie, thank you so much for being part of the show today. Now we have got a little surprise, because we'd like to surprise you here on the show. We have got your music video that we're actually going to play out. So here we go. It's Treading Water by Larissa Eddie.
And around keeps pulling me back to your shores. No doubt I took a chance